Hello, hello, Trojans, and welcome to the 2021 Student-Athlete Graduation. Congratulations to our graduating seniors on your outstanding achievement. Commencement is a special milestone in your life, and today is a celebration for us to gather as an athletics family to recognize both your academic and athletic achievements at USC. Today is your day. As you reflect on your experience at USC, I trust you recognize the tremendous impact you've had on our program and those around you. Your hard work, sacrifice, and determination will undoubtedly set the standard for USC student athletes for years to come. I know this was not the senior year that you imagined. Online classes, daily testing, continued isolation. However, this historic year, as challenging as it was, has brought us together and inspired new levels of resiliency and unity across the USC campus. And I believe the Trojan family is emerging from this pandemic stronger than ever because of leaders like you. Your class has left an indelible mark on our athletics program, and we salute your dedication and commitment to the fight on spirit. You've set records academically with more than 500 students earning above a 3.0 GPA during the fall semester. You've changed the trajectory of the Trojan Athletics Senate and hosted the first ever senator elections across all of our 21 sport programs. And your class has continued USC's distinguished legacy of athletics excellence as you've clinched conference titles and are still competing for national championships. On behalf of Trojans around the world, congratulations. You represent the iconic qualities of what it means to be a Trojan. I believe this group will be successful in any endeavor that you take on. And remember, you will always have the support of the Trojan family. We have a special program for you and your family today. And to kick us off, it is my great privilege to introduce our inspiring president, Dr. Carol Folt.
Greetings, everybody, and congratulations. You're about to earn your degree from USC, and you did it while juggling the demands of being a student athlete. That makes you special in any year, at any time, but the last 14 months have been like no other I've ever seen. And your character, your resilience, your determination and grit have been amazing. And I know it has not been easy. The isolation, being away from your family and friends, the frequent testing, all of that has been on top of your coursework, your training, your competing, and your service. It's been a lot. So let's really celebrate this moment. Let's honor all that you've achieved. And let's give gratitude to the coaches, the teachers, the mentors, the staff, teammates, family members, loved ones, and fans who have been with you all along the way. I have personally just loved cheering you on. And how exciting to be able to see fans return in the most recent weeks. It's been an amazing year. Women's beach volleyball won the NCAA title. Men's basketball made it to the NCAA Elite Eight. Trojan football was undefeated to reach the Pac-12 South Division and played in the Pac-12 championship game. We saw conference championships in women's golf, men's tennis, women's water polo, and we kept the Crosstown Cup at USC. It's all incredible. And best of luck to the teams that are continuing to compete in the postseason. Just as importantly for our student athletes, 2020 was a record breaker in the classroom, despite the challenges of virtual classes. Last fall, USC Athletics' average GPA was its highest ever for the fall semester at 3.17. All but 2 of USC's 21 teams earned a GPA above 3.0, and 11 former student athletes returned to school through our degree completion program and are graduating this year. And outside the classroom and off the playing field, you also showed incredible character and what it really means to be a Trojan. The USC Athletics Black Lives Matter action team became partners in the work that we all need to do to bring an end to systemic racism. Time after time, you showed your heart and compassion during the pandemic. USC Athletics held a blood drive at the Galen Center, and last fall transformed the facility into a safe, convenient voting center. What a journey it's been. What a remarkable group of students you are. We cannot wait to see what you achieve next. So I just want to say congratulations again. We know and really hope you'll stay in touch, come back often, and of course, as always, fight on.
Thank you, Dr. Folt, for being a part of our celebration. We are most appreciative of your tremendous commitment to USC athletics. Each year, we present the Legend of Troy winner at our student-athlete celebration. The Legend of Troy Award is given in recognition of and appreciation to an individual whose impact on the Trojan athletics program and the university has advanced the mission of USC athletics. I'm pleased to announce this year's winner, who has been a trusted Keck medicine physician for more than 30 years. As Director of Athletic Medicine for the past 10 years, he tended to the complex needs of our student athletes with incredible ingenuity and compassion. He created a culture of continuous quality improvement and was critical in helping our athletics program successfully navigate the COVID-19 pandemic. Congratulations to this year's Legend of Troy winner, Dr. John Broadhead.
Thank you, Mike, and hello, everyone. It's truly been a privilege for me to serve as USC team doctor for the past 23 years and as medical director for the Department of Athletics for the past 10 years. I want to sincerely thank Mike Bone, Brandon Sosna, all of our coaches, and all of our USC student athletes for being selected as the recipient of this year's Legend of Troy Award. But this is not an honor that I can accept as an individual. It's more properly one that recognizes the outstanding contributions of hundreds of individuals, past and present, who have attended to the health care and well-being of our Trojan student athletes since the very beginnings of our athletic programs. Men like legendary head trainer Jack Ward and all of our athletic trainers. These hardworking young women and men show up at work well before the athletes do, and they're in the training center until long after the last athlete is left. They attend to our athletes when they're injured and assist them in their rehabilitation. Their work is not usually showcased in the media. It occurs behind the scenes, but it's instrumental in returning our athletes as quickly and as safely to the sports that they love. I want to recognize Dr. Jim Taboni, our head team physician for many years, and all of our faculty physicians past and present for the outstanding care they have provided. Men like Micah Puzzo, Seth Gamrat, Alex Weber, Rick Hatch, Charles Liu, Brian Lee, Bill Mack, and Ramon Rojas. USC Athletics has been extremely fortunate to have benefited from the expertise of our volunteer team physicians, who've donated thousands of hours collectively to the care of our athletes. Men like Chester Semmel, Alan Earlbaum, Mark Lurie, Bob Watkins Sr. and Jr., John Eubanks, Francis Yamazaki, and Francis Tay. I'd like to acknowledge longtime student health physician Jorge Bernardes and Dr. Robin Schofield for always being available to attend to the physical and mental well-being of our athletes. And their colleagues, Dr. Sarah Van Orman, Mildred Wenger, and Tu Nguyen, who helped us navigate the challenges of the COVID pandemic over the past 15 months. I'd like to acknowledge the Chief Integration and Risk Officer, Tammy Capretta, and her team at USC Care for all their assistance in helping us through a plethora of challenges over the past 20 years. She oversaw the successful transition of integrating the care of our student athletes into student health, as well as bringing on board Jennifer Camacho, our hardworking nurse. I'd like to thank Rod Hanners, Interim CEO of Keck Medicine, and all our colleagues at Keck Medical Center of USC for providing world-class health care when our athletes need inpatient treatment. I would like to single out two individuals for special thanks. The first is my wife, Jean. We've been together for almost 40 years. She was not a particularly big sports fan or a USC fan when we first met. Now I can't watch a USC game or competition in the same room with her. She's way more vocal in her support than I am. Besides her love and support, she has been so gracious about delayed vacations, last-minute cancellations, middle-of-the-night phone calls, and the many hours away from home that my profession requires. The second individual is Associate Athletic Director and Head Athletic Trainer Russ Romano. Russ is our North Star when it comes to what we aspire to be as caregivers for our athletes. He exhibits excellence both personally and professionally in all that he does. Russ's mantra is to improve upon what we do every single day so that we will achieve our goal of being the most athlete-centric program in the country. I'd like to close by challenging our student athletes to dream big and never stop improving. You inspire us with your hard work and dedication in the classroom, on the fields, on the courts, on the track, and in the pool. Thank you again, and fight on.
Thank you, and congratulations to Dr. Broadhead. You are such a special member of the Trojan family, and we are so fortunate to have you on our team. And now I'm excited to welcome USC trustee Mark Stevens to recognize our 2021 Stevens Scholars. Mark, take it away.
Hello, Trojans. I'm Mark Stevens, and it is a great honor to recognize the 2021 Stevens Scholars. My wife, Mary, and I congratulate you on this outstanding achievement. A Stevens Scholar must be graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.5 in their program of study. I'm thrilled to announce that we have a record-setting 34 Stevens Scholars for the 2021 graduating class. Congratulations to you for maintaining such a high level of academic excellence along with your athletic achievements. Mary and I are so proud to be part of the great tradition of athletic and academic excellence at USC. When we established the Stevens Academic Center in the John McKay Center in 2012, our dream was to see Trojan student athletes flourish in their chosen fields of study, and you have made our vision and dream come true. We wish you the very best as you continue on your journey, but hope you will remain a close part of the Trojans athletic family. I look forward to seeing you when we can celebrate together once it's safe on campus. Until then, enjoy this special achievement, and congratulations, graduates, and fight on.
Thank you, Mark, for joining us, and congratulations to our 2021 Stevens Scholars. It is now my great honor to introduce our two senior speakers. Our first speaker is Allison Corpuz from our women's golf team. Allison made the 2021 All Pac-12 first team. She had the best start to a season for any USC women's golfer in over 20 years, with 2 wins and 6 straight top 4 finishes. Her current stroke average of 70.95 is well under the USC season record. She made the cut again in the 2021 Augusta National Women's Amateur, tying for 13th. Allison reached number 1 in the NCAA golf rankings. Our second speaker is Riley Smith from our men's tennis team. Riley is in his 5th and final season and is a 2-time team captain and was ranked number 1 in the nation in doubles. He reached a career high number 14 ranking in singles and made his first ever appearance at the number 1 singles position. Riley was named to the ITA National Team Indoor All-Tournament Team and is a 2-time ITA All-American in doubles. He helped USC win 3 Pac-12 championships in his 5 years as a Trojan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2021 senior speakers, Allison and Riley.
Good morning, and welcome to Athlete Graduation. My name is Allison Corpuz, and I am a 5th-year graduate student on the women's golf team. The Trojan family means so much to me, and it is such an honor to be speaking today. Being a Trojan runs in my family. My dad attended USC first as an undergraduate, then loved it so much that he stayed for an additional 4 years to attend dental school. My older brother, who had adamantly said that he wanted to go to the East Coast for college, ended up choosing USC because he fell in love with California, too. I was a sophomore in high school when I verbally committed to USC. When I visited campus for the first time, the Trojan family truly felt like home right off the bat. USC intimidated my teenage self, but I was excited for my chance to add to the Trojan legacy. I came to USC in 2016 as a presidential scholar and on a full athletic scholarship, expecting to do great things immediately, but I struggled. As us student athletes all know, it's hard to manage workouts, 20-hour practice weeks, and college classes combined with the responsibilities of being on our own. Freshman year wasn't what I'd wanted it to be, but I went home and I promised myself that I'd figure it out next year. Well, I didn't figure it out that next year or the following year. But halfway through my sophomore year, when several of my teammates turned pro, I found myself leading a team that I still felt new to. Once I realized that my teammates looked up to me, I wanted to give them the very best of me. I dug even deeper and found more love to give, practicing harder and working to strengthen our relationships. By junior year, I was on track to graduate early, so I applied for a master's program to use all of my eligibility. I had never seen myself as the type of person who would voluntarily choose to remain in school any longer than I had to, but I felt that I still had more to learn at USC. I applied to the Master's of Science in Global Supply Chain Management program and I was accepted, which guaranteed that I would get my full 4 years at USC. Last spring, when COVID-19 hit, I didn't know how to feel. Disappointment, obviously, but anger, too. My time at USC didn't end the way I'd wanted it to. Now, I am by nature a very easy crier. I cry when I'm happy, when I'm nervous, when I'm sad, when I'm angry, and everything in between. So I cried a lot. And then I sat with myself and thought of all of my if-onlys. If only I'd figured things out a little bit sooner and had a great freshman or sophomore or junior year. If only I'd done more. And then I had a second chance. I was able to come back for a 5th year and I finally fulfilled my promise to myself to do better. It took a while to click, but USC gave me the space to develop and learn, and I am so grateful that I had the opportunity to recognize my anger for what it really was. Acknowledgement that I was capable of so much more. Once I became comfortable with being uncomfortable, I grew so much. As I look back on these last 5 years, I am nostalgic for the past while also excited for what's to come. I could have never guessed how my college career would unfold, and I am so grateful for the constant support from the Trojan athletic family. As a 2-time All-American with 2 degrees and 2 graduate certificates, it has been an honor to represent USC. Many of us, I know, have similar stories culminating in the people we are today. College is a transformational time in our lives, and today is a celebration of all that we have accomplished, both the highs and the lows. Behind every team win and national championship is hours upon hours of training, practices, team meetings, and late nights. I would also like to say thank you to several people. I would not be who I am today without the constant love and support of so many others, and I know that it is the same for every graduate. I'd like to now take a moment to thank my parents, my family, my friends, and my coaches. College has truly taught me that it is impossible to achieve greatness alone, and I am so thankful for the impact that the Trojan family has had on me. We've all become part of the Trojan family over these past few years, and it is incredible to know that we are now alumni, too. I am so proud of us, class of 2020 and class of 2021. Congratulations and best wishes on your future journeys. Keep dreaming and achieving. Stop Asian hate, Black Lives Matter, and fight on.
Thank you so much to my academic advisor, Whitney Rochock, and all the administrative staff and student-athlete cohort for allowing me the opportunity to speak today. My close friends and family were initially surprised to hear that I was returning to USC to pursue a master's degree. All it took was an unprecedented extra year of eligibility brought upon by a once-in-a-lifetime global pandemic, but I'm here. Being a student-athlete at USC comes with its own line of expectations. At the University of Southern California, you walk on campus and are immediately met with the hopes of competing and winning a national championship. This reality was a very distant pressure when I first started at USC. Fighting for a spot to play your freshman year is something that all athletes deal with, and in my freshman year, I was battling to play on the men's tennis team while my coach, a 5-time national champion and 2-time Coach of the Year, was my dad. Tennis has always brought my family close, but representing USC and being able to play under my dad, Peter Smith, and with both of my brothers, Tanner and Coulter, has been the ultimate unifying factor in all of our relationships. However, having such a successful tennis coach as a father left underlying doubts about my athletic talent. I have always had a voice in the back of my head questioning the legitimacy of my ability, and all those voices started to scream as I lost my first big match as a freshman. Immediately, I was pulled from the lineup, and the whispers turned into yells. All sorts of demons got into my head, so I had to reach out to the other coach who I had since I could walk, my mom. After speaking to her, I decided only I can control what happens on my side of the court, and that it was my responsibility to take advantage of each and every opportunity I was given. The next time I was called upon, I was beyond ready, and since then, I've chased down each and every opening with the same Trojan drive I carry today. The past couple days watching the women's beach volleyball team win another NCAA title brought me back to how our team felt in the 2020 season. We had won the National Indoor Championship and were ranked number 1 in the country, and the only thing that could get in our way was a global pandemic that stopped our season dead in the tracks. Being part of a team where everyone is on the same page and share a common drive to get the best out of each other is why we were so successful. I was and am so lucky to have such strong influences from the coaches, teammates, and supporting staff while I've been at USC. When everyone is bought into that common goal and all else fades in the distance, all the yells and whispers in the back of your mind start to disappear. When I first started brainstorming on what I should say in the speech, I sat down with 2 of my roommates, both former teammates on the men's tennis team, and asked them what they missed being a student athlete at USC. They both answered quickly. Besides the obvious little Galen breakfast, they missed being able to strive to compete in something they were passionate about with a group of teammates that changed from friends to family over the course of a season. It made me realize I too am going to miss competing and representing USC on and off the court. I'm sure we can all agree that some of the gravest moments of our life so far have been battling, wearing cardinal and gold, playing in our respective sports on USC's campus and around the country. Last year on March 30th, like many of you, I was in a state of disbelief when our season was cut short. Searching for answers the next couple months, I was blessed with the opportunity to come back to USC and complete an additional year of school while being able to play tennis with my boys again. I jumped at it without question. I know that life is more complex than training in our sports while simultaneously working towards receiving a degree from one of the best schools in the country and perhaps even trying to fit in a trip to the 9-0 every now and then. Looking forward in the next chapters of our life, you can't help but ask yourself, can we go out and compete in the real world? Our competitive arena may shift from a pool, track, field, or even a tennis court into a professional setting, but our Trojan drive will still remain constant. If we can compete at USC as a student and as an athlete, we can go forward with the confidence that we can compete in any field, whether that is still chasing our athletic dreams or transitioning into a different kind of competition in a professional setting. Overcoming self-doubt in sports and in life gives you the confidence that you can go anywhere you choose. Congratulations to the class of 2021, and fight on.
Thank you, Allison and Riley, for your outstanding leadership and inspiring words. And now it's time to introduce our 2021 seniors with the help of our head coaches.
Our baseball graduates: Alexander Cornwell, Business Administration; Augustus Cupo, Business Law Graduate Certificate; Isaac Escada, Law, History, and Culture; Brian Gursky, Business Administration; Trevor Halsema, Communication; Riley Lamb, Real Estate Development; Quentin Longry, Real Estate Development and Business Law Graduate Certificate; Joe Navalon, Sociology; Tyler Pritchard, Human Resources Law and Compliance Graduate Certificate; Ben Ramirez, Real Estate Development; Blake Sable, Business Administration; Brady Shockey, Biomedical Engineering. John Thomas, Communication. Bartholomew West, Economics.
Our men's basketball graduates: McKay Anderson, International Relations. Noah Bauman, Health and Human Sciences. Samuel Clancy, Sociology. Talon Lewis, Health and Human Science. Jeffrey Champagne, Sociology.
Our women's basketball graduates: Shalexis Aaron, Law, History, and Culture. Araya Crook Williams, Social Sciences, Psychology. Yolanda Fletcher, Business Administration.
Our beach volleyball graduates: Bo Chulo, Master of Science, Entrepreneurship and Innovation. Joy Dennis, Master of Science, Human Resource Management. Molly Eberton, Sociology. Tina Graudina, Political Science. Haley Hallgren, Master of Science, Entrepreneurship and Innovation. Haley Harward, Master of Science, Entrepreneurship and Innovation. Maya Kaiser, Communication. Samantha Slater, Business Administration. Hosanna Vasquez, Human Biology.
Our football graduates: Bradley Aoki, Business Administration. Michael Brown, Master of Science, Project Management. Deontay Burnett, Communication. Stephen Carr, Communication. Justin Dietich, Human Biology. Liam Douglas, Communication. Jackson Drake, Accounting. Benjamin Easington, Law, History, and Culture. Hunter Eccles, Communication. Christian Edmondson, Sociology. Giuliano Falanico, Communication. Joshua Fallow, Communication. Nick Figueroa, Real Estate Development. Quincy Francisco Jonti, Master of Science Applied Psychology. David Gibson, Political Science. Ben Griffiths, Psychology. Miles Cole Hollenquist, Master of Science, Entrepreneurship, and Innovation. Sione Hafanga, Communication. Jordan Iosefa, Non-Governmental Organizations and Social Change. Damon Johnson, Master of Communication Management. Grant Jones, Master of Science, Social Entrepreneurship. Eric Kromenhoek, Human Biology. Amon Lewis Marshall, Political Science. Jacob Lichtenstein, Non-Governmental Organizations and Social Change. Vavai Malapai, Communication and Master of Science Project Management. Frank Martin, Master of Science Project Management. Bryce Matthews, Social Sciences, Economics. Kanai Moaga, Non-Governmental Organizations and Social Change. Chase McGrath, Communications. Jalen McKenzie, International Relations. Kyle Moore, Sociology. Connor Murphy, Communication. Brett Nealon, Business Administration. Brandon Peely, Non-Governmental Organizations and Social Change. Raymond Scott, Communications. Caleb Tremblay, Sociology. Trevor Trout, Journalism. Marlon Tuipulotu, Political Science. Solomon Tuliopupu, Business Administration. Tyler Vaughns, Communication. Andrew Voorhees, Master of Communication Management. Jack Webster, Real Estate Development.
Our 2021 men's golf graduates: Cheng Jin in Business Administration, Kaito Onishi in Business Administration, Kyle Supa, the Master of Science Finance, and Issei Tanabe in Psychology. Congratulations, men.
Our women's golf graduates: Aliyah Abdulghani, Business Administration; Allison Corpuz, Master of Science Global Supply Chain Management, Business Analytics Graduate Certificate, Sustainability and Business Graduate Certificate; Amelia Garvey, Communication; Robin Ree, Real Estate Development; Gabriella Ruffles, Business Administration.
Our women's lacrosse graduates: Natalie Byrne, Health and Human Sciences; Sophia Donovan, Communication; Devin Heaney, Real Estate Development; Riley Hertford, Health and Human Sciences; Kelsey Huff, Communication; Courtney Hutchinson, Health and Human Sciences; Morgan Kolagowski, Master of Arts, Cinematic Arts, Media Arts, Games, and Health; Sarah Larkin, Communication; Madison McDaniel, Master of Communication Management; Isabel McMahon, Health and Human Sciences; Madison O'Brien, Communication; Emily Stallings, Business Administration; Elizabeth Wagner, Business Administration.
Our women's rowing graduates: Cameron Antoine Dillon, Journalism; Ludovica Rajlia, International Relations, Global Business; Mireille Kodija, Master of Science, Global Supply Chain Management; Stephanie DeBow, Health and Human Sciences; Molly Eberth, Business Administration; Yeva Medalinskaite, Human Biology; Sarah Talamevau, Social Sciences, Economics.
Our women's soccer graduates: Samantha Bruder, Communication; Kaylee Collins, Master of Science Applied Psychology; Savannah DeMello, Health and Human Sciences; Jessica Haiti, Communication; Tara McKeown, Human Development and Aging; Samantha Transiri, Sociology.
Our men's swimming graduates: Mario Konigsberger, Business Administration; Nikola Miljenich, International Relations, Global Business. Our women's swimming graduates: Margaret Erwesti, Communication; Marta Ciesla, Communication and Entrepreneurship.
Our men's tennis graduates: Daniel Kukerman, Real Estate Development; Riley Smith, Master of Business Taxation.
Our women's tennis graduates: Constance Brandstein, Communication; Summer Dvorak, Financial Compliance, Graduate Certificate; Angela Kulikov, Master of Science, Applied Psychology; Claire McKee, Master of Science, Entrepreneurship and Innovation; Anna Neffa, Communication and Cognitive Science.
Our men's track and field graduates: Alexander Barnum, Master of Studies in Law; Nathan Boltman, Master of Science Project Management; Irvin De Silva, Business Administration; George Gleason, Masters of Science Project Management; Isaiah Jewett, Master of Science Project Management; Matthew Katnick, Master of Science, Entrepreneurship and Innovation; Taylin Lewis, Health and Human Science; Cameron Samuel, Social Science, Psychology; Jordan Scott, Master of Science, Social, Entrepreneurship; Ernest Sears III, Communication; Daryl Shaw, Master of Science, Digital Social Media. Zachary Shinnick, Communication. Brendan Stewart, Communication. Our women's track and field graduates: Angeline Anellis, Master of Arts, Communication Management. Anna Cockrell, Master of Public Policy and Public Policy Advocacy, Graduate Certificate. Kyra Constantine, Master of Science, Entrepreneurship and Innovation. Zion Corrales Nelson, Master of Studies in Law. Courtney Corin, Law, History, and Culture. Jennifer Daly, International Relations, Global Business. Carly Freeman, Communication. Bailey Lear, Communication. Joy MacArthur, Communication. Mecca McGlaston, Master of Science in Project Management. Cassidy Palka, Journalism. Ariane Payne, Social Sciences, Psychology. Kaylin Roberts, Communication. Twanisha Terry, Master of Science, Entrepreneurship and Innovation. Sydney Tulai, Psychology. Nicole Yergin, Real Estate Development.
Our men's volleyball graduates: Clayton Dickinson, Environmental Studies. William Fauntleroy, Business Administration, Real Estate Finance. Noah Franklin, Electrical Engineering. Kyle Gear, Biological Sciences. Vikas Lewin, Communication. Cole Paxson, Business Administration.
And now, our USC Women of Troy volleyball graduates: Brooke Bakken, Sociology. Candace Denny, Law, History, and Culture. Sarah Nelson, Master of Science, Social Entrepreneurship. Ladies, congratulations. Looking forward to seeing you in the fall. Fight on.
Our men's water polo graduates: Jerry Ashby, Real Estate Development. Marin Dasic, Business Administration. Jeremy Davey, Human Performance. Jacob Merchant, Economics. Marko Babic, Business Administration. Lucas Payet, Business Administration. Our women's water polo graduates: Verica Bakoc, Real Estate Development. Nina Čeklić, Art. Sabrina Garbett, Public Relations. Kari Jensen, Health and Human Sciences. Denise Mamalito, Health and Human Sciences. Kelsey McIntosh, Psychology. Maud Meggins, Social Sciences, Psychology. Hollis Parker, Masters of Arts, Digital Social Media. Randy Reinhardt, Real Estate Development.
Congratulations to our seniors. Thank you for representing USC with pride and distinction. And now for our 2021 Senior Award winners. The first award is the Gimbal Award. This is awarded to the most cooperative male and female student athlete. The 2021 Gimbal Award winners are Isaac Escada, men's baseball, and Bailey Lear, women's track and field. The Trojaneer Diamond Award goes to the male and female student athlete that have brought the most fame and distinction to the university. The 2021 Trojaneer Diamond Award winners are Talanoa Hufunga from football, and T.T. Terry from women's track and field. The Willis O. Hunter Award is presented to the student athlete with the highest GPA. This year we have 4 winners. The 3 graduate students with a perfect 4.0 are Angela Kulikov from women's tennis, Anna Cockrell from women's track and field, George Gleason from men's track and field. Our undergraduate winner is Candace Denny, women's volleyball, with a 3.87 GPA. I'm pleased to announce that the 2021 TAPA Community Service Award goes to Izzy McMahon of women's lacrosse. Our 2 Pac-12 post-grad scholarships have been awarded to Taj Edie with men's basketball and Maddie McDaniel with women's lacrosse. In conclusion, we have a USC academic honoree. Nina Cheklich, women's water polo, received distinction as a Discovery Scholar. Discovery Scholars are undergraduate students who excel in the classroom while demonstrating the ability to create exceptional new scholarship or artistic works in any major concentration offered at the university. Congratulations to all of our award winners. As we conclude today's celebration, I hope that you are filled with excitement and optimism as you enter the next chapter of your life. Your future is bright, and I look forward to the day we can gather in person as an athletics family. Enjoy this special day, and of course, fight on.